Hi, Cancer. This is going to be your reading for the next 7 to 10 days. It's good for any placement of Cancer in your natal chart, but as always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. There could be role reversal as well. If you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. So, right now, Spirit wants you to stop thinking worst case scenarios and automatic negative thoughts and actually open your heart up to love, because your big catalysts this week are Venus. You have a Venus activation. Open your heart to love. Your soulmate is trying to find a way in, but you keep blocking it with your crabby negative thinking. Cancer. Are you moody? My moon's in Cancer. I feel you. I get it. You do have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on the positive. Because the more you surrender negative thinking, the more and more your heart chakra will open to possibility, love, and trust. You're trying to shift your mindset out of a survival mindset and into a thrive mindset. And Venus is thrive. Mars is survive. Venus is thrive. Venus is like, you got to knock it out with the worst case scenarios and open your heart and have a thrive mindset. Also, some of you need to go to the doctors because I have say down here. First house, some of you need to go to the doctor. Okay, Mercury retrograde activation at this time, whether or not something is worth waiting for. Rethink, redo, and reimagine this week, Cancer. Allow your thoughts to turn inward and reflect and meditate on what it is you truly desire. Some of you haven't really been sure of what you wanted, or why you want what you want, or why you don't want what you don't want. Spirit's saying it's time to do some personal reflection. Spend time alone, go inward, think about what it is that you truly desire. Once you know what you truly desire and you know your deeper why, you are more likely to come into alignment with it. Don't be so fixed at this time. Adjustments are required. It says, this is no time to give up or do an about face. You may need to simply refine and approach. This may be stuff that you need to talk about with other people too. Like, what is it that you truly want? I'll figure out what I want. You figure out what you want. You may have wanted to just throw your hands up with a few situations. Spirit saying, you don't need to throw your hands up and walk away. Don't be stubborn either. It's not about giving up. It's about just refining your approach. Someone may need to refine their approach with you. I feel like between yourself and some other people, maybe you're like two ships passing in the night right now. And you need to work a little bit more on communication. You just got to go inward and figure out what you want so you can communicate it better. Intimacy and empathy are the foundation for developing connection with another person. You're getting a lot of, hey, what's up? Hey, girl, text messages this week. That's great and all, but when it comes to fortifying the foundation of a relationship, you have to have a good foundation so that you can build upon it. It can't be shaky. It can't be, what are we doing? It can't be a situationship. If you want that good foundation, intimacy and empathy, really understanding where a person's coming from and them understanding where you're coming from and getting up close and personal are what is going to help develop a connection with another person. Not thinking about them or messaging them on the internet, more up close and personal. But also get up close and personal to yourself this week, Cancer. My self-care is important to my mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Yes. And you've got to get out of survival mode and get into thrive mode so that you can take really, really good care of yourself. Make time for you and make real, genuine time for others right now. And don't let negative thinking hold you back. Cancer, there are these two. Who the hell are these two guys, okay, that are making you rethink what kind of man you want in your life and are making men think, what kind of woman do I want in my life? I think for one person in particular, you're making them think about what it means to be like a better man, a divine masculine. If you're a masculine Cancer, you might be dealing with a woman or a man that doesn't operate quite the same way you do, and she or he may need to readjust the way they think about themselves before they approach you. Everybody's thinking here. So overall energy, the person coming towards you is the Nine of Pentacles. The way they feel is the Page of Wands. You're being seen as the Queen of Cups. So I think I'm picking up on feminines, but you could be having a feminine coming towards you, and you could be the Emperor or the King of Wands. Sexy. What you need to know or your advice is the King of Swords. Okay, we got two showing up here. And then the final outcome is the Tower, Scorpio. Oh boy. There is a sudden shift in awareness here. And it is difficult for either you or someone else to imagine. Interesting. We could also have Sagittarius here. I do think there is a bit of cold shoulder to a degree. And then this person over here is actually a cute little ding-a-ling, and we'll talk about that. So with this Nine of Pentacles, look at me, baby. I'm hot. Well, you're very well dressed. We know that. Clean eating. Smells good, looks good. Clarifying this is the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, and the King of Wands. Could be dealing with an Aries or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius kind of energy. This person is an orchestrator. They like to be the divine puppet master. And I don't mean that like they're manipulative. They just may have Aries, Gemini, or Virgo in their chart. The world is like a giant science experiment for these people. They just start to make magic happen. They like trial and error. And they like to see that when they pull a string, they can make something happen. This person's a leader in some way. They may be very generous. Like they may show off a little bit too, like give big tips. They will give, but they're careful with money. They may be generous, like I said, to a degree. They're also a manifester, like they want to make something happen, and they definitely want you to notice them. Yeah, they definitely want you to notice them. And then their feelings towards you is the Page of Wands. Hey, what's up? That's the Page of Wands. Looking for inspiration, looking for fun. This is the herald of communication and fun, lighthearted, happy communication, not committed energy. But not yet. But sampling, looking for fun. I'm hearing like, hey girl. Clarifying it is the Eight of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Oh my God, you have got to come to this amazing sports bar with me this week. It's so fun. They have an amazing outdoor back patio. Why don't you come over to my place to have a drink? Cheers. They may be talking to you about a celebration. They may invite you over. They may send you pictures of like a home or something. I'm hearing something about like an Airbnb. There'll be messages sent back and forth. Again, they may invite you over. They may say, hey, I'll pay for you to... I'm hearing something about like paying for a trip to Vegas or something for the week or weekend. They may want you to come and hang out. They're happy. They're outgoing. They may send you pictures of their home. They may send you pictures of them out with like having a drink somewhere. Yeah. They may also like really want to celebrate as well. Now you're being seen as the Queen of Cups. Clarifying this is Judgment. Some of y'all have Scorpio in your chart. The Four of Cups and the Emperor. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Spirit may be trying to say to you, hey, while you're over here looking all sad with your cup, I don't know why the Queen of Cups always looks sad and why the King of Cups always look drunk. I hate that for you guys. Like she just looks so sad. Like we don't know if you're sad or not, but you're in your self-care energy. You're in your love energy. You're sitting here thinking about it. And I feel like Spirit is saying, yo, what is a divine masculine to you? Like what kind of man do you really want to be with? Because it might be this guy. He's sexy. He is confident, a little too confident, actually. He does have it in him to be a little shallow sometimes, but it's more like, it's not that he lacks in depth, Cancer. It's that he's just not all moody and emotional. He might be trying to cheer you up. And Spirit's saying, this guy might actually be a really great guy. It's also possible that this person looks at you and like maybe you're sending them messages like, hey, check out what I bought. Look what I'm doing, this, that, and the other. And this guy, this person is going, you may also buy them a gift and they're like, I love it. It's perfect in my kitchen. I'm hearing you may buy like, I'm hearing you may get something for someone's patio or like their front porch or something. And they'll be like, I got it. It's so great. I love it. Something like that might have happened. It might have been like a gift, or maybe you sent someone. I'm hearing you'll send someone like a link to something that they really like. And it will make him think, yo, you've really got to open up to like this chick, because you're emotionally preoccupied with her and she makes you stand up straight and makes you want to feel like a real man. You're really in like calling someone towards that, or like this interaction is like spirit trying to wake you up. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. The King of Swords is just always going to be what he is, whatever. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. See, you know how the King of Cups always looks a little drunk? The King of Swords always looks like he's ready to kill you. Like, look at his face. I'm in charge, bitch. Wit, bite, charm. I'm an air sign. So you need to know that, like, we don't lead with our heart, but we do have a heart. We just don't wear it on our sleeves. I don't know what this guy wears on his sleeve. He's fun in his own little way, because clarifying him is the Three of Cups, the Lovers, and the Hermit. He could be Virgo. He could be an air sign. Gemini here, a little mercurial. I think that this guy might be like a part-time lover. This is a person you're dating or something. They keep their options open, and they're actually kind of a loner. When someone is the Hermit and the King of Swords, they're like, I don't want to say forever bachelor, but they're a tough nut to crack. That's for damn sure. You need to think about this person. You are well matched in some ways, but you'd have to give up what's his face, and maybe he'd have to give up his options too. You need to think about it, is what I'm hearing here. You may think about this person too. And the final outcome is the Tower. Also, this guy may be saying, you know what, this might not be a separate person. I could just be seeing different aspects of the same guy or the same woman or whatever. But you have rocked somebody's world, or your world is rocked, because the Tower is something kind of crazy happening. But based on the clarifications, Cancer, I think it's simply like a sudden shift in awareness that really rocks somebody's world and makes somebody go, whew, oh my. Some of you are also worried about something happening in your home. You're worried about the cost. And clarifying this is the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, and the Hierophant. You may have literally just altered someone's fate and destiny, Cancer. Because it's possible that someone might be willing to give up player ways for you. There's a lot of untapped hidden potential here, and a lot remains to be seen because of this week's interactions, but it could actually go all the way to a serious relationship. Either that, or it's just going to end on a Taurus. But I don't think so. I think that there's like a shift in awareness. There's a fate and destiny are at stake at this time. A lot remains to be seen, but this could actually go all the way to a serious commitment. But I think that is given this guy a little bit of a freeze response, like, oh shit, he's acting kind of Sagittarian. This person is cute. They have a little bit of an ego. So I was like, all right, well, how does Cancer feel about all this? This is what came out. You see yourself as the World, the King of Swords, and the Five of Cups. I wanted to know what that was about. I don't think you're the King of Swords. Although I do think that you know that the world is yours. You can go anywhere from here. You want to be smart. You want to be in charge of yourself. You want to define your own truth. And there's something that you regret. But I think that this has to do with the King of Swords. Because clarifying this is the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Some of y'all are holding out hope for this King of Swords. Should we talk? Can I open up to them? Are we still together? Are we still friends? I don't even know. I wish things were different with this guy. No, they're not. They're still the same, Cancer. Whoever the King of Swords is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine, it's like, I mean, you got to make a practical choice about this guy, but you seem to be focused on this King of Swords, and you're giving this cold shoulder to this guy. Don't do that. I honestly think that spirit is saying, like, don't do that because, first of all, this person thinks you're cute. Also, I think they've run a little hot and cold with you. I think they're flirty. I do think they have, I don't want to say like a full blown, like manipulative side, but it's like they like to pull strings to see what happens. The magician is a cause and effect kind of person. Like they'll light something on fire just to see if it blows up or not. They don't mean to hurt anybody. It's like, so they might have bought you a gift or something to try to show off or something like that. Maybe it didn't really work. Because here's why. Because this person sees themselves as the Eight of Cups. Well, this person may be ready to walk completely away from player ways. I'm also hearing that these two guys know each other and they may end a friendship with him to date you. Oh, shit. Yeah, they may know each other. I just heard that. But what the first thing I heard was they walk away, like they don't really open up emotionally, but then they turn around and are like, wait, but Cancer. And then they send you messages and you're like, I think you're like, what? You don't look irritated or whatever. It's almost like you're not even aware of this person because you're too busy thinking about whatever with the King of Swords. Meanwhile, you're missing out on the fact that this guy might be the thing. Maybe because he didn't play it 100% right. Maybe he's just a friend. Maybe he's just being cool, being chill. King of Wands, Page of Wands. It could easily be just like a fun male friend. But they're going to send you messages. And then I was like, what's with the messages? They may even send you a package. They may say like, hey, I'm going to go to this thing. All of a sudden, they want to psychoanalyze you. Clarifying the Eight of Wands is the King of Cups, the Chariot, and the Seven of Swords. They think you're cute. I hear that he thinks you're cute. I think that you think he's cute too. I also hear you saying to him, dude, you are so full of shit. I'm hearing like really cute, like sticking it to each other, cutesy banter back and forth. Like, what do you mean by that? Oh, take a guess. You'll never know. That kind of thing. Cute. So on the surface, you know, he might have come off one way. He has a heart. Just like with fire signs, like don't let Aries, like sometimes they can be intimidating. Don't let them fool you. The truth is they're absolutely wonderful people. If he's an Aries, you have more in common than you think you do. It's a good match. But underneath this, this guy that comes off like a little bit of a party boy player, he does have a heart. I see him looking at you. Like, and then the Seven of Swords, you may drive by where he lives or where he works. He may be sitting and watching you in your car and it's like cute. He may also leave a note on your car and not say it's from him. Look how the chick in the Chariot is looking at him. Like, I see you looking at me. And he's like, I'm just sitting here on my porch. I'm just having a cup of tea or a beer. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at this. I don't know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. He may also say, hey, I was talking to a friend about you, and he won't tell you that. There could be a bunch of guys involved here, all chit-chatting about you or something, but I'm hearing, and then also the Fool. This person, oh my God, he is a ding-a-ling. And then the Nine of Wands, no, don't rush me. I'm all in, but wait, they're a little bit of a commitment phobe maybe, or it's also possible that they're coming on like way too strong and you're like, dude, I don't know. I think this King of Swords is like far away. Like he might not even live near you. I want to do an extended so bad, but Spirit is telling me no. They're telling me emphatically, no, don't do an extended. They're saying maybe next week, do an extended. But Cancer, you need to know that this person's being a little flirty and all of that. You just need to surrender your attachments to the results of things right now, okay? And surrender to more play. You got to get this negative thinking out of your head. Surrender your attachments to results at this time. The formula for success is to do all that you can to make something happen and let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome will sabotage it. And just play. If this is a playful energy, Spirit saying, actually, this is good for you. Like, be the fool. Don't be committed. Like, give it a go. This person wants to give it a go. Like, just take a break from overthinking everything right now. Do something fun. Play is a time for recreation and rejuvenation. And don't hold on too tightly to an end result. Just stay in the journey. Like, do what you can to make something happen and then let go. Because if you hold on too tightly, it could sabotage it. You may need to say that to someone. The spirit might be saying that to you, and just let go of this negative thinking and trust. Yeah, I feel like this person's saying, can you just loosen up and trust me? Because you're like, something could really go somewhere here for you. It could end up being serious commitment. Just play. Don't worry about the results. And you need to know that this person just wants to play. They don't want to worry about the results with you. I don't think this guy does either. So I think you need to stop crying about him. Okay. You may need to talk to this person like one time though. Yeah, they're saying pull back. We're done. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Cancer. That's your reading for the next 7 to 10 days. Hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to my website is down below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Cancer Nation. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.